All right, here we go. Leg day. I always start leg day off with leg extension. I've changed the way that I do these ones. I found they were lighting up my knee for the longest time. So as you can see, it's really tempo controlled. I make sure that the transition from concentric to eccentric is not sort of rapid. It's very deliberate, just with the way that I lower it down. And these ones cause extreme pain through the quads. So I'm hoping that leads to a lot more development. From there, I move on to the adductor machine. I've finally leveled up. Now we're using the gym pin. I like to use these ones straight after the leg extension and prior to my big compound first movements, just to get some knee stability and just to warm up all of those muscles. And when I say warm up, man, I'm already skillfully prepared, but warming up the muscles to move load. And here you have the leg press. Searching for a bit more depth here, so change my foot placement. Maximal quad engagement is what I'm after. So I find if I go too deep, it actually just lights my knees on fire and it totally misses the point. So just remember, man, if an exercise isn't serving you, change it or biff it. Move on. You don't need to sacrifice your body in order to tick some sort of box of this is what the science says because you weren't studied in that science lab. Working on some booty peach. I like this one, the squat press machine RDL, just because I can engage much better with my foot placement. So I'm putting all the weight on my heels, but gripping the floor with my toes all throughout. So there's a huge emphasis on hamstrings, a little bit on glutes at the top with the lockout, but just looking to build that mass. Here we go on the lying leg curl. Pretty basic. I prefer this one to the seated just because, no real reason there. I don't mind the unilateral kneeling either for isolation work. Here on the calves, I've probably seen a lot of progress on my calves lately just with the way that I've changed my approach to calf training. So there's a lot more time under tension, but very deliberate with the stretch and contraction. And you'll see as I get to the end of this set, I am absolutely shaking like a leaf because the pain factor of these one is huge and you just push and push and push.